These are cars that are not yet into the dealers. In fact, they are the first. This will be the first time that they are seen on any TV station across the area, and they're headed to the floor of the Chicago Auto Show right after they leave here. That opens to the public on February 11th. And here on WGN, we have our very own auto show special that airs at 7 o'clock that night. The ever-reliable car guy, Nick Miles, from our auto expert, is here to tell us everything we need to know about the new cars. Thanks for bringing these in.
Thank you, sir.
So these have never been seen before on TV?
Yeah, so they've never been to a TV station. These are sort of directly from the floor of the Chicago show, and
Wow.
one of them is actually going to be revealed tomorrow, but we'll get to that in a moment. So I want to start off with this. This is the brand new Kia Stinger. Now, this is one sexy piece of machinery.
It is a sexy car, is right.
It was actually, it's a four-door sports coupe, and it was a sedan version, and it was developed on the Nürburgring in Germany. So this is a true sports car. It has all of the digital gauges on the inside that tell you things like G-force. Top speed, 167 miles an hour.
Really?
0 to 62 miles an hour, 5.1 seconds. It's definitely a very high performance sedan. And Kia doing amazingly as a car company, really coming of age now.
That is interesting, because I don't think of Kia as being like a sporty kind of car.
They are a challenger brand. If what you think about things, they are changing that. And to do it to sports car, a sports sedan is different for them.
Is that all-wheel drive or no?
All-wheel drive. All these cars all-wheel drive, making sure Chicago is definitely a place you can drive in the snow.
Okay, what do we have here?
Chevy's new vehicle. This is the Equinox. It was actually unveiled in Chicago on the Equinox last year, and it's only been seen in auto shows. This is a sort of a marriage of design and technology. 360-degree cameras all around. Ooh. Some very cool technology. One of the things I love about this is in the rear, if you put stuff in the rear seats of this, so you open the rear door before you start it, when you get out of the car, it'll remind you, hey, by the way, you put something in the rear seat. Just make sure you check the back of the car before you leave.
Like your dog or your child.
Those sort of things. Or that ice cream cake you don't want to be melting.
Yeah. Or your mother-in-law, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
Everybody might want to
Jeep, of course, a perfect vehicle for Chicago weather. Definitely a challenger for all of the rough terrain. This is the new Compass, brand new vehicle. This is the Trailhawk version. You can see that by this matte piece.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And the red tow hooks down here. That tells you the Trailhawk. It actually has a rock crawling mode in it. The great thing about this all-wheel drive, we know how capable Jeeps are, but get this with Jeeps. The fuel economy on this is going to match most cars in its segment, and it also is going to be able to tow 2,000 pounds. So definitely for your outdoor weekend adventures, whether that be skiing or doing a bit of off-roading.
Very cool.
Very, very cool piece of machinery. Again, not in dealers until later on this year. Millennials, one of the hardest groups to get to. This is a new car that's aimed specifically at millennials. It's the new CHR from Toyota. Doesn't look like anything you've seen before, right?
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Millennials want experiences with their vehicle, and that's what they definitely get with this. So it's got the Toyota safety suite, it's got all the cool things inside, but developed for kind of more of an experience. And the ride in this is absolutely astounding for a small vehicle. Cool door handles, right?
Up there. Small windows in the back.
Yeah. But it's really sort of meant for the experience and fashion and kind of design and that sort of thing.
Cool. All right, and let's
we
got a couple minutes here. Tell us what is so special about this.
This car will be revealed on the show floor tomorrow morning. Oh, we've shown it already.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to see it. This is the new Expedition from Ford. You will not believe this, but this car has not had a complete redesign in 20 years.
Wow.
So this is the first time. And Ford have done an awful lot with this vehicle. A lot of new technology on the inside. One of the best parts about it, and I want to show you this, is you have trouble maybe with your kids getting in and out of the back seat.
Yeah.
It's a tough thing to get into that third row.
Yeah.
Well, check this out if you can on the inside. They've made it so easy. Your kid can just step up here and operate the seat. Look at this, and it slides all the way forward.
Nice.
Jumping in and out, one-handed operation to get into that third row. And there's actually, look, if you look in the back there's plenty of room in the third row. So you can see a lot of third rows you don't actually get any leg room.
Found those. What's something like this cost? Any idea?
They're not telling us yet because this car is only going to be revealed tomorrow on the show floor.
So let's say it's free or like $100, something like that.
Price coming later on.
Very, very cool.
Very sexy cars you won't see until you see them at the show.
That's a big machine right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the biggest vehicles that they make. Full-size SUV and very, very new and very, very technologically advanced. Even with those screens in the headrests of the first row there.
Interesting. Nick, if people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do it?
OurAutoExpert.com. You can find everything there.
All right, Nick, thanks so much. Good to see you.
you.
Appreciate the
You too.
information. Thanks for giving us a sneak peek on all that stuff.